Hi guys, so last week my school decided to do a thing where you had to dress like a certain decade. For example, on Monday people were expected to dress like from the 1920s and then the 50s and then the 60s, and it was really cool. I didn't do the 20s, I didn't do the 50s, but I did 60s. I wore a shirt and a skinny tie and a coat and some pants, and I also wore these glasses that I can't seem to find the glasses. I wore these glasses. I thought they were sort of 60s looking, but then I got to my ceramics class and I was working with the clay as I'm supposed to do in ceramics class. And then my teacher walks by and then she looks at me and then she's like, "That's a really skinny tie." And then I say, "Well, yeah, I mean, it's 60s. Skinny ties were a thing in the 60s, right? Right?" And then she just goes, "I guess." And then I was like, no, you don't guess. I'm 100% sure that really skinny ties were a thing in the 60s. And then she was like, "Yeah, if you were a square." And then she walks by again and then she was like, "Are those glasses supposed to be 60s glasses?" Well, yeah, I mean, they're sort of 60s. I thought they were 60s. And then she came back and then she got this close to my face and she was like, "Those are really thick glasses." And then I said, well, yeah, they're my glasses. What's wrong with them? Stop. And then she came back again and then she was like, "Are you sure they're for guys?" And I was like, "Yes, I bought them from an old man at a yard sale. They're real glasses for guys. Stop it." And then she was like, "I guess they're kind of 60s. They look like the ones the army gave my dad in the 60s. I guess maybe they're the same. Do you know what the soldiers called those glasses?" And I was like, "Nope." And then she was like, "They called them BC glasses." So I was just like, "Oh, that's cool, you know, fun fact. They called them BC glasses." And then she started chuckling and then she went, "Ha ha ha ha. Do you know why they called them BC glasses?" "No, I don't know why they called them BC glasses. Why do they call them BC glasses, Miss Prince?" "They called them BC glasses because they were birth control glasses, because you wouldn't get any if you wore those glasses." She laughed right in my face. She said that I wouldn't get any if I were to wear those glasses. I thought she meant BC, like maybe what they were made of. That was a really mean thing to say. I actually got kind of offended and she just walked away. I'm sure those glasses don't look that bad. I think they look kind of cool. Anyway, you know how I said in my last video that I would go to that thing, like that show with those bands that I liked on Friday? I did go. At first I didn't know if I would go because the tickets were being sold online and I didn't buy my tickets online. So I asked the people that were planning the event, like, "Yo, are you selling the tickets at the door?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, totally." So I was like, "Friends, let's go to the thing." And then none of my friends wanted to go. Christine was like, "Oh no, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend tomorrow." And then Alma was like, "Oh, I have a date tomorrow." Alex was like, "I don't have money." And then Alma was like, "Yes, let's go." So I went with Alma and it was just Alma and I, and we went, and it was a really cool thing. It was the coolest thing in the world. I got punched in the face. I'm sure all of you guys are aware that when you go to a show, you're in the crowd, you're all sort of squished together, it's hot, it's warm, good music is playing, the crowd tends to get sort of crazy, and then you start dancing and then everyone else starts dancing and then everybody starts dancing and then it all sort of turns into a mass of dancing people. People decide to make a mosh pit, so I dived in there, you know, I was doing the things that people do at mosh pits. And one of the songs, I was doing a thing and then I went like this, and there was a guy in orange behind me and I hit him in the face. I was like, "I'm so sorry," and then he went, "It's alright." And then the song ended and there was like a 2-second break and then everybody started doing mosh pit things again and I started doing mosh pit things again, and then the same guy in orange that I hit in the face got sort of pushed in front of me, and then his hand, I just saw it come close to my face and he punched me in the face and he busted my lip, and then I got all bloody and my teeth were red and I was bleeding everywhere, but I was still doing mosh pit things because I'm hardcore like that and I really like that song. And then the song ended and he ended up next to me and I was like, "Dude, look what you did to my lip." And then he was like, "Oh yeah," and then he went like that and his lip was in two. Like, it hit him so hard. I think we gave each other a hug, like it was like a handshake hug thing, one of those weird awkward things. It's a Snapchat that I took, says I got punched in a mosh pit, punk rock, and some cool emojis. This is a picture of Alma and I sitting on the street. This is a picture that I took of the Lovely Bad Things, and they actually retweeted and favorited that picture. I guess I'm good at taking pictures. Then this is the same band, the Lovely Bad Things, and this is the bassist who was really drunk. I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything this week or not, but if I do, I'll take my camera and I'll show you guys or something. I'll talk to you guys soon.